Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a back to school look. I'm going to try and make it as simple as possible. I'm going to try for 5 minutes and under. We'll see if that actually happens. But this is pretty much what I do if I'm ever in a hurry and I don't have long to fix my face and get out the door. So it would be really easy to use for a back to school or a get ready quick look. I'm going to use minimal makeup products. I cut it down to only a few things, just the basics. I'm going to do two videos. The one I'm doing today, which is the simple, really easy, quick, less makeup look, and then the second one I'm going to do is going to be just a little bit more for girls wanting something just a little extra, not just the basics, but a step up, not dramatic, but just something a little extra, you know? So I don't really remember what I used to do when I was in school. Well, I used to go all out. I used to wake up really early. I used to do my makeup because even back in high school I was obsessed with makeup, and I would get up early every day. I had a lot of acne as a teenager, so I had a whole face routine with foundation and mascara and eyeliner and blush. Yeah, I went all out. So this is just going to be the basic one today. So let's just go ahead and get started. Right now, as you can tell, I have no makeup on. Well, I've already primed my face. I use the Benefit Professional because I feel any makeup you put on, a primer will help hold anything. If you don't have a primer, don't worry about it. If you do, go ahead and use it if you feel you need one. But like any makeup video, just tweak it to what you want to do to your face. You don't have to follow these steps exactly. Whatever I'm doing, if you have another product that you want to use, go ahead and do so. So first I'm going to start off by concealing. And I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Light. So any concealer you have, just put it on the spots you need it. I don't really need it any on my face right now, so I'm just going to conceal around my eyes. So I'm going to start with my inner corner right here. And I'm not timing this, maybe I should, but oh well. Let's just see how fast I can whip up a look together. So I always conceal in my eyes, and then I blend it out with any kind of makeup brush here. And then you can go ahead and set that with whatever powder you use. I'm just using my Bare Minerals Well Rested. That's just what I use every day, but if you have just pressed powder, then just go ahead and use pressed powder to set your concealer. Alright, you can cover under eye circles now. I'm going to wait to do it after I do my foundation, just because that's the method that I prefer. Okay, so for a quick foundation for me, I like to use my MAC Studio Fix, what is this? It's a Studio Fix powder. It's like a powder foundation, and this is in the shade C4. As you can see, it's almost gone. But if you have a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream, use whatever you want to use to cover any discoloration or even out your skin. I'm just going to use this on the sponge it came with, just because it's quick and easy to do. If you do want to use a foundation, go ahead and do that. It doesn't really matter. I'm just using this for the sake of time today. I used to use this a lot as my foundation, but I found my skin stopped liking it as much, so I don't really use it as much. My skin prefers more of a liquid foundation nowadays. If you have any blemishes that your BB cream or your tinted moisturizer or your powder foundation doesn't cover, you can go in after and spot conceal with your concealer. I don't really have any today, so I'm just going to put some under my eyes where I have redness. So I'm just going to take some on my finger here. Just going to dot it on and blend it out. For eyelid primer, or like to brighten your eyelids to make it look like your skin's even, you can also take concealer and put it on there if you don't want to use any eyeshadow. You can always do this with foundation as well. But I'm just going to use concealer today because I have it and it's right here. Minimal product day. Alright. Now you can go ahead and dust some powder over top of that to set it. I'm just going to use the powder here, just so the concealer doesn't crease on you. Alright, next step is you're going to want to groom your brows. That makes a really big difference in your appearance. I'm just going to use my Essence, it's almost gone, my Essence brow pencil. Make sure it's sharp so you can get a nice precise line. And just go ahead and fill in any spots, sparse, what am I trying to say? Any sparse hairs on your brows that you want to conceal. You can use a powder as well, but I find this, if you're in a hurry, is quicker. Alright, once you have that, go ahead and brush them through. I'm just using any old, you can even use an old toothbrush for this, or a new one. I used to use that too, but I like this one better now. Alright, so now that that's done, you can go ahead, I am just going to grab just a little quad here. This one's from Maybelline, it's the Caffeine Rush. You can use the applicator that's inside of it. And this is just basically just to sweep over your eye area, just to give you more of a rested look. So I'm just going to use this color right here, the champagne-y color, and I'm just going to sweep that all over my lid. I'm just using the applicator that comes with it. You don't have to, you can use a brush. But sometimes these little applicators work really cool. Alright, now I'm just going to take up my brush next, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend a little bit of that out. And then I'm going to take a smaller brush here and make sure it's clean. And I'm going to take the lighter shade here, this highlight color, and all I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to dab it on the inner corners of my eyes just to help me look more awake. Because you want to look awake when you're going to school. You don't want to look like you're falling asleep at your desk. So I'm probably already at like the 5-minute mark, but that's okay. Alright, I'm just going to take a little bit underneath my eyes, just a bit, just to help brighten things up. Highlighter is going to be your best friend. I find it really helps you look awake when you're not really. And if you want to go into the crease with a color, you could. You can skip this step though because it's not really needed. Because blending eyeshadows takes time. Alright, and just quickly I'm going to sweep some of that lighter color on my brow bone as well. Alright, next you can go ahead and put some eyeliner on. If you're in a hurry, I would skip liquid eyeliner because it takes extra time to perfect and make it look good. So I'm just going to use this brown eye pencil from Avon. It's in the shade Cosmic Brown. Any dark brown will work. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to line my upper lash line with that to give some definition. I'm just going to line my upper waterline. I always do this. You don't have to, you can skip this step. But I do that every day. Alright, so once your eyeliner is on, you can take some onto your lash line, just in the outer corners, just to help define it a little bit. You don't have to though. I'm saying that a lot in this video. You don't have to though. It's all about tweaking to what you want to do. Alright, so now that the eyes are pretty much done, I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara. And I'm going to just use the two I use all the time. Actually, okay, so I use this one all the time, but I'm going to switch it up with my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes today. I will explain why I am using this more lately. I'll explain that in another video. But I'm just going to go ahead and apply some mascara. I'm sorry for all the noise. I live next to a street, and everyone lives next to a street, but there's a bus route on my street and it goes by. Seems like every 15 minutes. Oh, sorry, that's Sebastian. He's up here today. Alright, so now that that's on, I'm going to go ahead and put my Lash Blast volume on top of that. I'm going to apply a little bit on my I'm going to apply a little bit on my lower lashes as well. So I find that helps you look awake as well. Sorry. Alright, so that's the eyes done. I will do a close-up on them in a minute. I just want to finish the rest of the face. So the last thing I'm going to add today is just a bit of blush. And I'm going to use my Covergirl blush here in the shade Deep Plum. It's that color. Alright, this color right here. You can see that. It's the light rosy color, and I'm going to use my blush brush for that. Blush also helps you look more awake. Sorry for the plane flying by. Lots of noise today. Alright, and just blend it together. And I'm just going to add a highlighter because I like highlighter. I'm using my Lorac in Spotlight. Alright, and that's it for the face. I'm just going to add a bit of lip gloss. I'm going to use my Rimmel lip gloss in Be Famous. It's a nice pinky coral color. Just going to give a little something something to the lips. Alright guys, and that completes my fast 5-minute-ish, under 10-minute face. I think this is a great look for just, you know, looking pulled together and awake quickly. I will zoom in on the eyes so you can see the detail. There's not much detail, but so as you can see, there's just a little bit of eyeliner, some mascara, the inner corners are highlighted, a little bit of product in the crease, nothing too special or fancy at all, and then just a little bit of blush and highlighter and lip gloss, and that's pretty much all you need for a pulled together look. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for my second back to school look. It'll be a little extra something something. Alright, thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye.